Today is the Disappearance Day of Srimati Krishnamoyi Devi. It's the day marked by the principle of union in separation. In other words, this is the day of getting united with her in love pain of separation, marked as the day of union in separation, loving separation. I remember different pastimes of her, so many sweet memories of how she served Guru Gauranga, divine couple, Radha Govinda Sundar Ji, in Navadvip Sri Chaitanya Saraswati Math. A great example, glorious example of being devoted in the service of Guru Gauranga, Gandharva Govinda Sundara. And in other words, she was a great example, very special, exalted example of engaging in service of Supreme Lord through the service of Srila Gurudeva. How to render first-class quality service, the best devotional service to their lordships, staying situated in the shelter of Srila Guru Maharaj, remaining situated, firmly situated under the blessed shelter of Sri Guru Pada Padma, divine or divine master, Krishna. You know, I remember many little events from our life. I do remember. Apparently, or little sweet service activities of her in relation to Guru Maharaj and the deities of Chaitanya Saraswati temple. For example, during her upper middle age, I remembered she would every day come to attend Mangal Arati. We rise up at dawn and almost without any fail, almost he would be attending Mangal Arati and Mandir Parikrama without a fail at dawn. And thereafter she would straightly go up to see Srila Guru Maharaj, pay obeisance to Srila Guru Maharaj, and take care of her room services. So she would be seeing Srila Guru Maharaj morning time once, then she would go back to her quarter for taking bath. She would be taking bath in the morning, but sometimes she would also take bath another time. She would go back to her quarter during forenoon time to again bathe. So, and then again come back. But most of the times I saw her just she would be taking bath in the morning and come to Guru Maharaj's temple ready. She would not really go back during the forenoon time in the quarter. Although sometimes she would go back, but most of the time she would be staying. After completing her morning duties in the service of the temple deities and Guru Maharaj, she would be directly engaged in the cooking for the deities and Srila Guru Maharaj. Srila Guru Maharaj would like to have special diet, and she knew like an expert. As an expert, she knew exactly which diets would be very suitable to Srila Guru Maharaj's constitution, Guru Maharaj's health, and prepare everything accordingly. Preparing those same items with so much devotion. See, Guru Maharaj's own sister Rama Devi, sometimes Govinda Maharaj's mother, they would all be engaged in cooking for Srila Guru Maharaj as well as for the temple deities, some delicious bhogas. So Krishnamoyi Devi was known to be the leader of all the lady disciples of Srila Guru Maharaj. So whether Guru Maharaj's own sister Rama Devi or Govinda Maharaj's mother or any other lady devotee, whoever would be taking care of the kitchen, Krishna's kitchen, Govinda's kitchen, whoever would be doing anything, whether cooking or doing certain things, doing in their own life, would all be guided by Krishnamoyi Devi. The Guru Maharaj appointed her as like guardian for all of us, specifically for the lady devotees. In other words, in case they would want to do anything special, they would come to Krishnamoyi Devi, ask her opinion, permission, and how she would feel about what they were going to do, and then they would go forward to do. They all knew once any of their activities got approved by Krishnamoyi Devi, would definitely be approved by Srila Guru Maharaj. It would be pleasing to Guru Maharaj. Means they would have accepted her order, her instruction in their life as good as is Guru Maharaj, like direct Srila Guru Maharaj's instruction. So they are so confident. So Krishnamoyi Devi was, although there was no such official declaration, no such like a legal appointment of Krishnamoyi Devi as the leader of the ladies' ashram, but it was well understood. By the nature of relationship and dealings, everyday dealings, in their temple life, it was well understood, it was self-evident to all of us, that Krishnamoyi Devi was leader, leader on, how to say, indisputable, how to say, non-controversial, indisputable, leader of them. So, as I am speaking about her, it's just appearing before my eyes as if I can see through, as if it all happened the other day, not so many years ago. That I can visualize in my mind. She was sitting there in the Bhoga Mandapa, in the place nearby kitchen, and engaged in cooking different items for Srila Guru Maharaj, for the deities, on a small stove there, Indian stove, using lots of ghee, sometimes some oil, and very tasty. They are all, Krishnamoyi Devi, Rama Devi, mother of Govinda, they are all very fine cook, expert cook. But Krishnamoyi Devi, whatever cooked by Krishnamoyi Devi always used to carry special flavor and taste. Also cooked by others, Rama Devi, others, also tasty. Krishnamoyi Devi, but anything cooked by her, we remember, would be liked by Srila Guru Maharaj, by us so much. Always used to carry some special flavor, taste. And others also learned how to cook some special items, delicious items from Krishnamoyi. She was an expert cook. She was an expert Bengali writer, expert cook, expert caretaker of Srila Guru Maharaj as well as the temple deities. And often, frequently, quite often, she also would participate in the management, some specific type of management of Sri Chaitanya Saraswati Math on behalf of Guru Maharaj under some special time, place, situation, that way. So, she would be attending the Guru Maharaj service once in the morning, like making hot water for, hot water for Sri Guru Maharaj and put it in the flask, carrying the flask for Guru Maharaj filled with hot water. Okay. And then check out whether Guru Maharaj's water pot had enough water or not. If she found it was not having enough water, she'll bring down that we call ghara, big ghara, made of bell metal for containing the water container. She would come down, it's heavy. She would take it down, bring it down, and just throw that stale water, fill it in with the new water. And she herself would have carried it up on the top to the room of Guru Maharaj. And we found she was already upper middle age, almost nearly old age. And it was heavy water container. Like other Bengali ladies, you would be carrying, there is a specific art of carrying some water container a certain portion of the waist and holding it like and just going. Like taking the support of this western, taking some support of this region of the west area. There is a specific art to hold it and just go up in very typical Indian ways. So she used to be carrying up that big pot of water, a big water container, big container of water filled with water for Guru Maharaj every day. And if anybody, this is one of her special qualities, an example of her dedication, special devotion. If anyone would go forward to help her, can I carry Pishima? Some used to call her Pishima, and where some others would call her Krishnamayi Didi. Pishima, Didi, can I carry it? Okay, I can help you carrying through the stairs, it's too heavy for her. She said, no. She herself wanted to carry it up, climb up the stairs. Although it was heavy water container, she was having some exercise sometimes, some breathing, it's like panting, some difficulty. But still she wanted to do it herself, climbing up all the stairs, carrying that heavy water container up to the room of Guru Maharaj. Then she would be happy. Okay. This is one of the examples. In this way, she would try to do many services to Guru Maharaj and the deities of Chaitanya Saraswati Math on her own. If anybody would come forward to with some offer, some proposal, some offer to help her, she would in a very nice sweet way refuse those helps. She wanted to do all those herself on her own. This is called dedication, quality of devotion, loving devotion. Like that. So, and during the forenoon time, or around 11:30, when Srila Guru Maharaj would be taking his prasadam, lunch prasad, the cook himself, his name was Lakshmi Narayan, himself would be carrying the prasadam plate for Guru Maharaj on the top. And just place it on the dining table before Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj would be sitting in the chair by that time waiting for prasadam. After the bhogo already entered the temple room, bhogo already offered in the temple, it was, after knowing the bhogo offering was finished, Lord already started taking the bhoga, then Guru Maharaj would start taking prasadam. The next prasadam would go to Guru Maharaj, but never before the bhoga was offered in the temple. And then, as Srila Guru Maharaj would start eating, there would be Krishnamayi Devi. Her presence was almost essential. She would be there, very natural way. Herself, sometimes Rama Didi, sometimes mother of Govinda Maharaj, and I would also be there, myself, Giri Maharaj also. Giri Maharaj joined, he came later, but I was there from the beginning. So, anyway, Gaur Krishna Prabhu, Janhavidi, will all be surrounding Srila Guru Maharaj during his lunch, his lunch time. Srimati Krishnamoyi Devi would be, inevitably she would be there, and just making sure that Guru Maharaj ate sufficient prasad, okay, according as befitting, as needed for her health, and just would be enjoying the scene, the sight. Guru Maharaj was relishing each and every item of the prasadam, bhoga, okay, cooked by her, cooked by others, and just relishing. One was relishing, one was directly engaged in relishing the prasadam, taste of prasadam, other one was relishing through the sight, how Guru Maharaj was tasting it. Both are relish, different types, different dynamics and dimensions of relish. So Guru Maharaj, whereas Guru Maharaj was relishing prasadam directly, and putting the message, giving some signals of appreciation of the taste, very tasty through body language. Okay, as eating, and Guru Maharaj was making some gestures, oh, very tasteful, so delicious. And Krishnamayi Devi, Rama Devi, they are all enjoying that gesture of Srila Guru Maharaj. Oh, Guru Maharaj really liked the taste, really enjoying the taste. So all the items became so delicious, tasteful, loved by Guru Maharaj. Oh, that would bring so much joy in them. Just to look at Srila Guru Maharaj relishing the delicious prasadam. So they are tasting. So both of them, both Srila Guru Maharaj and them, Krishnamayi Devi, all of us are having different taste. Then of course, time to time, we would be wanting some prasadam from Guru Maharaj, and Guru Maharaj would be lovingly. While he was eating, he had not finished eating yet, he would be lovingly giving, offering some prasadam in her hand, in my hand, sometimes Jannava Devi, Rama Devi, Govinda Maharaj's mother, sometimes Gaur Krishna Prabhu. Yeah. So, it was like some sweet pastimes of Guru Maharaj. In one way eating, also distributing, lovingly distributing prasad, wanted by us. So we will be having some pre-lunch with Guru Maharaj in some way, little way. So, and thereafter, after Srila Guru Maharaj finished taking prasad, it was Krishnamayi Devi who would be wiping off, wiping off that place, cleaning that place, and take out, remove that the prasadam plate by Guru Maharaj. Make sure that those adherent disciples who were really craving for the prasadam of Guru Maharaj get that prasad in that way. She would be, so in this way she would be personally taking care of, assisted by Jannava Devi. No. Only during her old age, then she could not do everything on her own. Then of course it was taken over, the responsibility was given to Gaur Krishna Prabhu, Jannava Devi, sometimes Rama Devi, Rama Didi, they used to be doing. And sometimes I also used to do. But mostly Ramadi, Jannavadi, Gaur Krishna Prabhu, they would be taking care after Guru Maharaj completed prasadam.
Was it a difficult transition for Krishnamoyi Devi to have to release that, surrender it in her old age? Did she, keep going as long as she possibly could?
True. She didn't want to change her established ways, her own beautiful natural ways. But due to old age problems, she had to. But although she was not involved in physical way, in that way, to take care of everything on her own, but she would be there like guardian. In the old age, she would come up to see Guru Maharaj at certain time, around 11:30, and would be staying the whole day long before evening comes. Then she would go back to her quarter, with Jannava Devi, sometimes Gaur Krishna Prabhu. Now Giri Maharaj, but then Gaur Krishna Prabhu. So I want to call him by original name rather than Giri Maharaj now, because then it carries more sweet flavor. In this way. So in this way, Gaur Krishna Prabhu became the servitor of Guru Maharaj as well as Krishnamoyi Devi both. So Guru Maharaj at some point, so Guru Maharaj also particularly offered the service of looking after Krishnamoyi Devi to Gaur Krishna Prabhu, Gaur Krishna Brahmachari, besides Jannava Devi. So both of them were sharing the service of looking after Krishnamoyi Devi, specifically in her old age. So now I go back to her when she was more able to do more service. Then, after Guru Maharaj took lunch prasadam, then she would be spending some time discussing with Guru Maharaj about the scripture, many scriptural stories and things. After taking lunch, Guru Maharaj would be sitting for a while in his easy chair outside, and Krishnamoyi Devi would be nearby. We would also become there, and in a spontaneous way, different topics about Krishna, Radharani, Krishna, Sriman Mahaprabhu would come up. Different topics of the Holy Scriptures come up, and they would be engaged in discussing among each other, between each other. So Guru Maharaj and Krishnamoyi Devi, happily engaged in reflecting on different topics about Mahaprabhu, Radha, Krishna, their Gurudev, Guru Varga, and relishing it. It was like reciprocative discussions, not one way. Sometimes Guru Maharaj would have spoken, she would be listening, and then she would speak back. In response, Guru Maharaj would be listening, and sometimes they would be speaking together at the same time, as it happens normally. They were both enthused to speak, reflect on some subject matter together at the same time. Who would be releasing? Will be releasing. Sometimes I would also participate in that discussion. So very nice, very sweet. And then sometimes the topics of Ramayana, Mahabharatam, Srimad Bhagavatam would have appeared between Guru Maharaj and Krishnamoyi Devi. Sometimes Guru Maharaj would be used to be discussing about some managerial things about Chaitanya Saraswati Mata also, which way would be the best to manage certain things of Chaitanya Saraswati Mata, taking her advice. Guru Maharaj had that deep faith and trust in her opinion. Guru Maharaj had always valued her opinion and advices in many ways. So naturally Guru Maharaj would be asking her advice about certain things, or many things about Chaitanya Saraswati management and this, many ways. And then during the afternoon, by the late afternoon, before evening starts, she would go back to her quarter, accompanied by Jayanti Didi. Then after her name was changed, Janhava. After she was given spiritual name by Guru Maharaj, from Jayanti her name became Janhava. So she would go back to her quarter, accompanied by Janhava Devi. And sometimes also Giri Maharaj, Gaur Krishna Prabhu would accompany, both of them would have accompanied her back to her quarter. But before, as long as she was able, I found even after evening time also she would be staying. With other devotees she would be taking care of Guru Maharaj services, maybe till 7 to 8 o'clock. And then after making sure everything was nicely taken care of around Srila Guru Maharaj, then she would leave. But after she became old, so she would be leaving before evening time, like that. Apart from taking care for preparing the bhoga for the temple deities for Guru Maharaj, like bringing up the water for Guru Maharaj, and she would also be engaging in other services like storekeeper. There would be, there would be a lot of ornaments, real golden and silver ornaments for the temple deities. And deities' dresses, yes, real one. Deities' dresses. And you may remember there was a small almirah inside Guru Maharaj's room. That the deities, some of the deities' dresses, very valuable, costly dresses of the deities and deities' ornaments, all the golden, mostly golden ornaments, some of silver ornaments, and deities' silver plates, which used to be brought out, which used to be brought out during the festival times. All used to be under Krishnamayi Devi's care. She was like full controller, guardian of that department. And that almirah was situated right in Guru Maharaj's room, not in any other room. And of course there was a big almirah inside the temple containing many valuable dresses, deities' dresses and clothes. But for the ornaments and gold and silver ornaments and the silver utensils meant to be used only during the special occasions, festival time, would be stored in Guru Maharaj's room. And it would be under lock and key, and Krishnamayi Devi would be keeping the key. And sometimes he would be keeping the key just on a specific hidden place, secret place, on corner of Guru Maharaj's almirah, covered with, under the cover of the cloth. Everybody would not know about it. Only I knew, she knew, only few near and dear ones knew about where the key would be kept. Anyway, so during the festival times, it would be mainly her responsibility. She would bring out all those gold and silver ornaments for the deities, and the silver plates, the deities, and call somebody. Sometimes she would herself carry all those to the temple, herself, without giving to anyone. But at some points he would be calling other reliable persons, give to them, to carry to the temple, and she would make sure it would reach the temple. They are very valuable ornaments, you know. Sometimes with some diamond rings are there for Radharani, Krishna, not just golden ornaments, with some real stones donated by some rich devotees for the deities. And she was the full scale in charge of that department also, sanctioned by Guru Maharaj. Security. And also she would be deciding when she will bring out, how long they will stay with the deities, and after the occasion was over, taken back. Okay? All under her order, instruction, everybody had to follow. Okay? Her disciplined ways. This way. And Srila Guru Maharaj would be remaining very peaceful. Srila Guru Maharaj would stay very peaceful and satisfied when he knew the things are being nicely taken care of by her. So Guru Maharaj doesn't need to worry about. Guru Maharaj could stay absorbed in different worlds. Okay, but he did not have to worry about the managerial side so much, because it's efficiently handled and managed by Krishnamoyi Devi. During those days, Govinda Maharaj would not be living there. He would be coming time to time, and occasionally from Kolkata.
But he had service in Calcutta.
Yeah.
Also,
Anyway, then apart from that department, yes, sometimes giving some new clothes, because during the festival times, as the initiation ceremony would have taken place, during the holy occasions, beautiful initiation ceremony would have taken place. Initiations directly from Guru Maharaj. In those days, Govinda Maharaj didn't take over as Ritik. I am talking from the older days. So during the initiation functions, initiation ceremony, all the devotees would be offering very high class clothes, costly dhotis and shirts, cloth materials and different other things to Guru Maharaj. And there would be so many numbers, because many devotees would get initiated. So then by the desire of Guru Maharaj, according to Guru Maharaj's instruction, some of those clothes would be given to me, to others who are still wearing white, to some other brahmacharis, just distributed, after finding out who requires what. When just found out some brahmacharis, Mott living residents and Mott residents needed some clothes, so then they would be given, and they would be offered by Krishnamoyi Devi, or under her guidance. Who will get, how many dhotis will go, who will get what dhoti, or sometimes some cloth material from which the devotees could prepare some shirt, the T-shirts and other shirts. So that department was also under Krishnamoyi Devi. She would be managing, and assisted by some other devotees, not resident devotees. I remember she would just bring out all the clothes, new clothes, and just give to some devotees, and making sure that the devotees who really needed it get that. Like that. So this was our mother, real mother. Mother to grandmother figure.
Did she used to go on parikram yearly, or just...
Early days she went to, but I have never seen her going out of parikram, because by the time I came, she was already upper middle age. She would stay back, and of course course, some devotees needed to stay back in the mott to take care of the daily services.
Yeah.
If everybody went out, it was not a very good idea that everybody went out for parikrama and nobody is there left
exactly.
behind to take care of the daily services. And then
Sit up.
during the festival times, during the special occasions, Krishnamoyi Devi would always have some extra engagements, extra responsibilities all around the temple. Apart from taking care of the temple deities, temple deity services and the Guru Maharaj services, she would have extra responsibilities of the management. Okay, of course, there will be Aranya Maharaj, means Krishna Saran Prabhu, Haricharan Prabhu, and others, Subal Shaka Prabhu, myself, Giri Maharaj, Gaur Krishna Prabhu, Jannavi Devi, Rama Devi, many others to assist. Like, would be in the practical fields of the services. But she would be like more in a position like decision making, and just like overall caretaker, how to say, onlooker, inspector. Like having engaged in making overall inspection, that everything going on nicely, smoothly. Like that. And she would be volunteering that, okay, to give some guidance and all. And so, sometimes he would be in the front, other times he would be at the back, behind. She took both positions according to time, place, situation. But she was with us. She was essentially with all important services, okay, activities of Chaitanya Saraswat Math and activities around Guru Maharaj. Her care, her gracious care, affectionate care was everywhere, in all different fields of Chaitanya Saraswat, almost all over, whether visible way or invisible way. That was her position, unique position. So, even during the flood, every 5-6 years, during those days, there was a big flood in Chaitanya Saraswat. Or not 5-6, or even sometimes 7-8 years. I experienced 3 big floods in Chaitanya Saraswat. And during the flood time also, everything would be taken up on the roof. Whole kitchen would be practically taken up. Deities sometimes during one flood, deities were also taken up on the first floor. We found Krishnamoyi Devi was reorganizing everything. Okay, like having a resetting up and readjusting with the things. We were all doing, she was also doing with us. And I used to take her back. I used to bring her from her quarter. We call bhela. It's like boat, kind of boat. It's a type of boat made with the banana plants. Okay, it floats well. It floats well on the surface of water. So myself and a few other devotees would be the pilots. Pilots of those called bhela, boats made of banana plants. Okay, anyway, so I would go to take her from her quarter, very carefully guide her to climb on that boat and carefully take her to the bhandar of Chaitanya Saraswat Math, and then she would be very carefully taking her on the floor, okay, helping her getting down from the boat. That way, so many memories, invaluable sweet memories around her. So during her old age, she would not be directly physically involved. She could not physically involved in doing any service. But every day come to see Srila Guru Maharaj, sit there for hours nearby Srila Guru Maharaj in the quarter, and just having exchanges, having some beautiful, shastric exchanges, spiritual exchanges with Srila Guru Maharaj. Okay, and just she wanted to be present there. That's all. Sitting around, or sometimes when she would feel tired, we would make some bed for her in one corner of veranda. And Srila Guru Maharaj also liked her presence. Srila Guru Maharaj also wanted, whether or not she would be able to do anything physically at time, but just she must come and just be around. Srila Guru Maharaj felt some holy, it's like Guru Maharaj felt some gracious, gracious energy, like some holy consciousness, energy of holy consciousness around him. Okay? And when she would be around, she would be sitting around Srila Guru Maharaj, or just there, Guru Maharaj would just feel happy, feel very happy, liked her presence. It would just, Guru Maharaj would have felt, Guru Maharaj would also expressed that. She would be feeling some holy energy, spiritual energy from her consciousness, just being around. And that's why she would not stay back during old age, when she would not be, when she was not able to engage in any physical activity, but she would not stay back in her quarter. Although all facilities are provided to her, but she didn't want to stay there. She would also love to come to see Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj also liked her presence in this way. So transcendental. It is such a transcendental relationship we found. And so it's like, there will be many attendants to Guru Maharaj, myself, Gaur Krishna Prabhu, Jannavi Devi, sometimes Rama Devi attendants. But her attendance, she was one of the, she was the her attendance was must. That's what I'm saying. Although we used to be with Srila Guru Maharaj often for a good amount of time, but we used to be coming to see Guru Maharaj and going because we had other engagements, naturally, service. So, but she would be there, speaking with Guru Maharaj as like spiritual companion. And of course, if Guru Maharaj would have needed anything, he was always this calling bell, he would ring the calling bell. Some of us would go up running to take the order from Guru Maharaj. So much enthusiasm. Oh, Guru Maharaj calling. He would be running, I remember I would be running, Guru Maharaj would be running upstairs. Others, oh, what Guru Maharaj calling. And so, what he would say, what he wants from us, so much enthusiasm. No laziness, but we would feel excited, calling bell coming. So, and then sometimes she would also prepare some mustard oil, hot mustard oil, to be for Guru Maharaj's massaging, then we would be applying massage. And
did Guru Maharaj have it over the winter months or just summer? The mustard oil on his skin, would it also be?
Guru Maharaj, during his very old age, he did not use it regularly, but up to his upper middle age, before taking bath, Guru Maharaj would be using some pure mustard oil, like Bhakti Nandan Swami Maharaj also. It's a Bengali culture, habit. And it's good for health also.
Yeah. It's
Mustard
funny.
oil is not good for eating, but it's good for
No,
rubbing.
exactly.
And when Srila Guru Maharaj would have gone out of Chaitanya Saraswati, in other words, when Srila Guru Maharaj would be out of station, like going to Kolkata Chaitanya Gauriya Math, being very cordially, lovingly invited by Srila Bhakti Madhav Goswami Maharaj and other God brothers, Guru Maharaj would be going out of Chaitanya Saraswati time to time, special occasions. And then I would also used to go out. I would also go out with Guru Maharaj as his little personal servitor, personal attendant. And then Guru Maharaj would be giving